Good morning YouTube, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies informational breakdown video. Over the past few hours at, well, about, I don't know, 5 hours ago now that I'm recording this, Treyarch revealed a bunch of information at a press conference at San Diego Comic-Con about Zombies mode. They announced details about the characters, the map location, the name of it, and we even got a brand new Zombies only trailer. All of the information here is from Charlie Intel's Twitter account, since I was not able to be there myself. So big thanks to them, their Twitter will be in the description. So without any further ado, let's get on with the press conference. Now, it started out with a small introduction of the history of Zombies, and it showed like a trailer or cinematic shots of the maps in the order they were released. So start with Nacht, then Shinonuma, then Verrückt, then Shinonuma, then Der Riesen, Kino, whatever. Now, Charlie Intel was originally going to stream the event via Periscope, which is a live streaming app for a mobile phone, but Treyarch asked everyone to turn off all forms of live streaming stuff. Don't know why, but they did. So live stream was down, so I had to get all of this information from their live tweets. There will be a link in the description to the first bit of the press release with the little montage and everything that I was just talking about. They had a small panel with some of the people that worked on the Zombies mode, including Zombies director Jason Blundell and lead writer Craig Houston, and they talked about how they fed off of the community's response and comments about the game to help make Black Ops 3 maps the best that they could, and that they announced that there were still some Easter eggs in old zombie maps that were yet to be discovered, but they wouldn't say which maps or what Easter eggs they are. So it could just be like a little Easter egg to a person on like the side of a beer bottle in the saloon on Buried or some shit, but you know. They then announced that the name of Black Ops 3 map was in fact Shadows of Evil and is set in 1930s Chicago. They then announced the 4 characters and the star-studded cast that are playing them. The characters are Nero, voiced by Jeff Goldblum, known for his roles in Jurassic Park and Independence Day films. Jessica, voiced by Heather Graham, known for roles in The Hangover and Austin Powers film series. Vincent, voiced by Neil McDonough, known for his roles in Minority Report and Captain America: The First Avenger. And Campbell, voiced by Ron Perlman, known for his roles in Drive and the Hellboy series of films. They are also accompanied by Shadow Man, which is voiced by Robert Picardo, I believe that's how you pronounce it, known for his roles in the Star Trek Voyager series. So after that, they revealed the special edition versions of the game. Announced Hardened Edition, which comes with the base game in a steel case, 9 art cards of the 9 multiplayer elite soldiers with an image of the character, a biography of the character, and a description of their ability. You will also receive 2 in-game weapon customization packs, Weaponized 115 and Cyborg, which are returning packs from Black Ops 2 and apparently fan favourites, which I would agree, I'd say they are one of my favourites. You also get a Black Ops 3 soundtrack and a bonus zombie map called The Giant, which is a remake of Call of Duty World at War's Der Riesen map, which translates from German to The Giant. If you buy the Juggernog edition of Black Ops 3, you will receive all of the contents of the Hardened edition, but you'll also get a 3rd weapon customization pack featuring a customized custom camo weapon reticule and a calling card. A set of Perca-Cola drink coasters featuring Quick Revive, Speed Cola, Double Tap and Juggernog logos, as well as a tin for storing them. The Season Pass, so you get all the DLC for one price. And a Juggernog themed mini fridge, complete with lights and in-game sounds, with enough space to store 12 330ml cans. There is also a digital deluxe version that comes with a digital version of the game for Xbox One, PlayStation 4 or PC. The Season Pass for Xbox One, PlayStation 4 or PC. Giant bonus... Sorry, I've read that wrong. The Giant bonus zombies map called The Giant. As well as the 3 camo packs and all that's for the platform you choose. This option will cost you $99 US, 65 British pounds or 89 euros. The website I saw only had it in US dollars, so I just converted it, so I would assume it would be about 65 pounds and 89 or 90 euros. Hardened edition will cost you $80 US dollars, 51 GBP pounds or 71 euros. And this deal is exclusive to GameStop in the USA, but as far as I'm aware, it's not exclusive to any locations in UK or Europe or anywhere else really. And finally, the Juggernog edition will set you back $200 US or 130 British pounds or 180 euros. It's important to note that the Hardened and the Juggernog editions are available for Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and the Digital Deluxe version is available for the Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and the PC. These are not available for the Xbox 360 and PS3. I believe they can only get the standard edition of just the game, and possibly buy the Season Pass separately, or maybe get it in a bundle, I don't know. A bundle? They then had a short Q&A session, and they revealed that they had no intention of other returning maps at this moment. So it is still possible to see a second Kino or a third Nacht der Untoten, but I'd say it's highly unlikely. They then went on to tell us to never say never about Mark III guns. So we could see a new iteration of the ray gun, or there could be a Wunderwaffe Mark II or Mark III, but we'll have to wait and see if that is. I would assume not both of them, at least not at the start of the game. Maybe in a future patch they'll add it in. They then went on to say that custom maps and custom mods might be a feature in the PC version. So PC players have been asking for custom mod tools since Black Ops came out, because I mean World at War has still got an amazingly strong player base just for the custom maps on PC, and it's amazing how much they can do with the custom maps. So that doesn't matter. It might be coming, might not. I'm not going to get my hopes up, but I really seriously hope they do, or at least release mod tools for Black Ops or Black Ops 2. Then they wrapped it up by saying that the map is the Shadows of Evil is linked to Mob of the Dead in some way. And then they showed the trailer, and then it was over. So what I'm going to do now that I've got all that boring information out of the way, is I'm going to play you through the trailer at normal speed, then put it into slow-mo and play it through and freeze frame on specific parts, and then talk about said specific parts.
Streets on flame, it's a mad game, makes you stop and stare.
Your sins serve only as an invitation to an evil beyond your imagination.
want to know what I think? I think we're being punished. I think all this is happening because we're bad people. Anyone interested in front row seats to their own deaths?
I know who you are. I have seen each and every one of your misdeeds.
Magic little wicked queen, come on, take a spin.
Fight's over. You lost.
You know what I am? I'm a fucking samurai killing machine, that's what I am.
Let's try to make it happen.
I don't even have to get my hands dirty.
Wicked fight, and then we'll start to stroke.
Ah, it appears that the shield is quicker than the eye.
Yes, I would like some candy.
That's like taking candy from a baby, without the baby.
If it imbues me with power, then chew I will.
Let's see what this flavor does for me.
You guys are too slow, too dumb, and too dead.
Oh, that's no good. What is that? What on earth? You know what's fucking weird? I don't consider this shit weird anymore.
What the hell is that?
I just know this ain't gonna be a fair fight.
You got my wife beat. She only has two faces.
Boots on a Saturday night. Joe's trying to make it happen. Swing, don't miss in the wicked fight, and then we'll start.
Now they're airborne.
Come on, you flying shitheads. I'm ready for you.
Boots on a Saturday night. Joe's trying to make it happen. Swing, and then it's over. The dog, and then we'll go.
We'll never surrender.
Skin boots on a Saturday night.
Okay, so now that you've watched the trailer on its own, I'm going to go through and break down all the little elements that I have noticed. This is a sort of joint version of breakdown. I did this with a friend called Dr. DG2, also known as Simon, and we did everything in sort of note form, so if I say anything that doesn't really sound too coherent, then it's because it's in note form and I'm just reading straight off of that. First thing is this gun right here sort of looks a bit like the Python from the Black Ops and Black Ops 2 games. This could possibly be the starting pistol because it does look fairly small and compact. It's sort of how the Colt and the Mauser were previously. And then here we see a new gun style. I'm assuming all guns are similar to this one, and it's not like the MG08 and Mauser from Origins where there's like two guns that are sort of themed and then the others are not. Then here we see a nuke power drop. I can only assume that all the other power drops are returning as well. In the background here we can see a gumball machine, but we will talk about that in more detail later on. Then we see a sniper that looks similar to the DSR, or sort of a bolt action high caliber sniper rifle. Then we can see the gumball again, but in a different location, so I'm thinking sort of Wonder Fizz / Random Box style, where it goes to random locations. For some reason these zombies have purplish sort of blood splats and blood, so I'm thinking that that might be something to do with the story of why they've got purple blood instead of red blood. Could it be part of the infection? You can also see an exploding zombie in the background, similar to the Nova crawlers from Kino der Toten. There's a small montage here for about 10 seconds of each character using some form of melee weapon. So I'm thinking that each character has their own separate unique melee weapon. So Jessica has her scissors, Vincent has the butt of his gun, Campbell has knuckle dusters, and Nero has a knife. And they've all been used to hurt or kill innocent people for some reason or another. Here we can see the Pack-a-Punch weapons, and they Treyarch are reusing camos and sounds for it, which is kind of disappointing, but I mean, what am I going to do? Campbell punches a zombie, which sort of reinforces the idea of unique melee weapons for each character. And here you can see them getting out a samurai sword, which gives me the impression that the players can upgrade their melee weapons from the unique ones to an upgraded version of it. So say from the scissors to a samurai sword, or they could sort of be similar to the elemental staves from Origins, and you can sort of just get one of them to upgrade instead of having to do like challenges, like get certain headshots or certain melee kills, I would imagine. Then you can also see the Hell's Retriever style, or Hell's Redeemer style, I guess. They said that the map was linked to Mob of the Dead in some way. Could this be sort of like the tip of the iceberg and it's linked through that? Could be a player perk, because we have seen something very similar to this on the multiplayer side with the sort of the elite soldiers, where they have special abilities, and getting kills and waiting a certain time will allow the ability to be available and you can use it. Here we can see a shield, which makes me think that buildables are returning, or again this could be another character perk, or it could be a reward similar to in the Origins map. It looks like it can be upgraded from having a basic shield to having a sort of rocket powered shield, which can take out more enemies and do more damage. Here we see Dr. Monty's gumball machine, which the quote underneath says "chew until you die," which is a bit weird, but I guess we are in a zombie apocalypse, so. There are 5 colours from what I can see. There is green, purple, red, yellow and white. My friend Simon did actually say that there was a blue one. That could be sort of like the teddy bear or the teddy gumball that makes the gumball machine move to a different location. I'm not sure if they're permanent, but what I think is that they bind to the D-pad or the numbers if you're on PC, and they're sort of similar to like claymores, where you can just, or a better example would be the time bombs, where you can activate it and then the effect will happen within say 30, or it will happen immediately for 30 seconds depending on what it is. So there's a purple one that lets you, which looks like a person holding their head with another person running past them. That to me is zombie immunity, similar to zombie blood. Then there is an orange one, which has got a triangle with a hand coming out of the ground, which looks to me like it will let you swap a power drop for another random one, so say you swap a double points for a max ammo, but Simon thinks that it is spawning a random one. There is a second purple one, which looks to me like it will allow the player to become a monkey bomb style, so you can go to a place, activate it, zombies will go to there and you can run off and revive someone or do something else. But Simon thinks it is a teleport, so it will teleport you either a certain distance forward or to a random place on the map. There is, you can see that sliding is in the game instead of diving, which means that there is no PhD flopper, or if there is either been heavily nerfed so that it's not explosive splash damage and it only prevents you from grenade damage, or it's activated differently. A few frames where there's sort of a glowing purple bird bath type thing, which looks similar to the tablet washing station in the church in Origins, so that could be part of the Easter egg. And then you can see them morphing into a sort of alien thing which allows you to move faster. Zombies appear to ignore you, and it's instant kill, so it sort of gives off that VR11 style from Call of the Dead. It could also be an Easter egg step, and then as he comes out of it you can see that he is holding that pistol, which I think will be the starting pistol. And then there is this giant alien robot? No, it's not robot, giant alien boss monster thing, which looks to me like it's sort of a hybrid between George Romero and Brutus from Mob of the Dead, where he doesn't spawn all the time, but when he does spawn he's sort of slow and hard to kill. Shooting his head causes it to explode, and in that explosion he might spawn some extra minions that fly around and hurt you. As you can see, there's sort of flying insect alien things that I would assume the big butt glowing yellow bit thing is their weak point, sort of a critical spot like a zombie's head. This could replace a dog round. We think maybe you have to shoot all 3 of the monster's heads within a certain time, or it will run away and regen health, and then respawn maybe next round or a later round and come back harder to kill. The fact that it looks strong and slow makes me think that you'll get a good reward from it, so possibly similar to Call of the Dead, where you get the Wonder Waffle from killing George Romero after you've done the Easter egg. Maybe it's similar to that. But anyway, that about wraps it up for this review, guys. If you did enjoy, then thank you so much for watching so long. I know it's a long video, but I honestly wanted to get as much detail in as I could, and I personally think this is the most in-depth video that I've seen, at least on YouTube, for this breakdown. So if you did enjoy, please remember to like, subscribe and share and comment down below. It really helps my channel to grow by affecting the YouTube search results. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!